And yes, it is I, your boy, Mr. Mr. Fly Clips himself. Mr. Fly Clips himself. I am Freddie in the flesh, and this is 2B1G with your boy.
You already know what it is. Frequent Flyer Mounds, aka Unconventionally Mounds. All my aliases. All my aliases is popping. I'm here.
Okay.
What's up, people? Another week, another episode.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Moving,
sir.
it's moving how it's moving. You feel me?
Yes,
How y'all
sir.
doing out there? How y'all doing out there?
Hashtag committee for all y'all that don't
Yeah.
know.
Hashtag community for sure. We appreciate the support. You know what I mean? There's a lot of comments, a lot of likes, a lot of sharing, a lot of subscribing we getting. We definitely appreciate y'all. It's only gonna heat up when it get hot. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna heat up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We're gonna have to, we're gonna have to bring something fresh for y'all for the summer. We're gonna have to have an interview or two, maybe. Something just fresh to
Right.
try to let y'all know that
Right.
we out here. Like we
Right.
really trying to be.
Right.
We really trying to come up in the space. So we're gonna try to see what we can do.
Right. We ain't gonna see what we gonna do. We gonna do.
Oh,
we gonna do.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
We gonna do this.
So let's get to it. Let's get to it. So Freddie, let me ask you something, man. How do you stay motivated when you ain't motivated? What's your remedy? How do you start that off? What's your process? How do you continuously do that in order for you to be successful and move towards your goals? Talk.
That's a daily thing.
Okay.
That's a daily routine that starts on the eye open.
Mm-hmm.
That starts. I open my eyes. Thank the Lord for waking me up.
Right.
And I assess what I need to do that day. And the motivation comes from me knowing that I'm needed.
Mm-hmm.
Me knowing that if nothing else happens today, I'm gonna make something happen today.
Mm-hmm.
And if all else fails, I at least try today.
Mm-hmm.
So long as I put forth some effort,
Right.
my day goes as such, even if I'm in an industry where I depend on people. Right? Like I depend on people to come in, I cut their hair, whatever. If they don't come that day. Some people be like, man, you had a bad day. You didn't cut no hair, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool.
Right.
I had a productive day. I showed up at work.
Yep. You did what you was.
I was available.
Right.
I was available. I was available.
Best abilities available.
And that's the biggest thing
Right.
that I always try to make sure that really motivates me. If I'm really available for whoever needs me, I'm cool with that. If you don't need me that day, I'm cool with that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with me being able to be available, that leaves it open. Like I'm always a thought. I'm never an afterthought. I'm never a stressful thought. I'm never, man, I don't know if I'm gonna give me something to eat or I'm gonna go haircut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
just well, figure out when I'm going to
It's a
my
part of
haircut
somebody's regimen.
because they know I'm just there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody you ask about me, y'all know I'm there. Where Freddie at? At the shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not at the shop, and you don't know where I am, you don't know me anyway.
Right.
So it's cool, but at the same time, like you say, but the motivation is just basically me being able to put forth the effort to be able to try to make today better than yesterday was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a full-fledged, but it is definitely a process because motivation don't come every day.
Right.
And like you say, like I have to coach myself through that every single day because it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like a tennis player. I'm like a golfer. I'm like a boxer. I'm all by myself, and I gotta make the decision.
Where did the motivation come from? Like where did it come from? You know what I'm saying? Like it has to stem from somewhere. Motivation is something that everyone is taught, and even when you taught motivation, a lot of individuals can't keep the consistency in order to be motivated. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're not motivated, you got to be consistent. Right. So where did that stem from?
The wanting to stay consistent stem from me seeing a whole lot of inconsistency going before. So just me trying to right the wrong of the inconsistency I seen before, because it was, when you see it can be rampant, it can take you off of your, it can take you off your path, and just to notice that you have to be focused. And if you can stay focused for any amount of time and get something done, you accomplish something in your day. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to think it has to be, I went to work for 8 hours. No, you can go to work for an hour and accomplish something in your day, and not do nothing else and feel fantastic.
I don't need the whole 8 hours to be productive.
And I don't need you to, I really don't need you to pat me on my back for me to feel that the motivation I did is warranted. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this because I want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'm motivated because I like to be.
Right.
I want to push myself because I can't get nobody to call and push me. And once you notice, the phone don't ring when you want somebody to push you.
Right.
But the phone rings when somebody else wants you to do something for them.
Right.
Like,
Right.
You always gotta look inside and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and no matter what nobody else say, I gotta do this. So that's my motivation. I gotta keep going. I got kids. I have goals that I still have that I want to accomplish. So I mean, it's a lovely thing. It's a rewarding thing to motivate and accomplish and see yourself do it, and hey, pat your own self on the back sometimes. We all got to do it.
Right.
Now, where did your motivation come from?
My motivation comes from just understanding how important it is for me be better than I was yesterday, today. Like, I always want to grow. I always want to evolve. Like, at one time, I used to, the fear of the unknown is real. When you don't know what's coming, it makes you scared. That motivates me on its own. Right? I don't want to know what's the next move. I just want to just stay consistent, keep grinding, keep working on what I work on, and whatever comes, I'm prepared for it because I put in the work. Right? And I understand what it feels like to be unprepared. Right? So being unprepared in a situation is very difficult and it's heartbreaking. Like, the worst opportunity is a missed one. Right? So a lot of times, if I'm prepared, no matter what comes my way, I'm able to do my thing with it. On top of that is that I'm motivated with being consistent. When you're consistent, it shows that you're disciplined, right? Absolutely. And being disciplined is very important. And I've seen the results that I got, the positive results, when I'm disciplined to be better. You know what I'm saying? And instead of looking at somebody else for what I want to be that for me.
Yes.
Right? I want to be the role model for myself first.
Yes.
So I pay attention to individuals, how consistent they are. Like, we'll talk about an athlete, a rapper, a movie star, and the most successful people are consistent. And they motivated to be better, and they motivated to keep elevating their goals. Like, it's no ceiling on how good you could be in something. So how doesn't that motivate me on its own?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I remember one time everybody was saying they want to make 100,000, and that was the goal. Now it's like, yo, I want to make $1 million. I want to make as much as I can make. There's no number on it. I want to inspire as many people as possible. There's no number on it. I want to learn as much as I can. What's stopping me? Lack of motivation, lack of consistency, lack of being disciplined. Right? Like I was told 18 minutes a day in anything for a long period of time, you could become an expert. 18 minutes a day. Right? And individuals can't put 18 minutes a day into something. Well, I'm gonna try it. Right? Because that's 18 minutes I wasn't doing in that craft.
Right. And
the biggest thing is when you're looking at addition, it's compound. You add it on top of adding it on top of adding it. Do that enough, you're gonna be real good at something.
Right. Absolutely.
So that's what I understand. Like, I understand anything that I want to be good at, it doesn't happen in a day.
No,
it's a marathon.
Right.
Like,
repetition.
Right. So those are some of the things that motivate me, and just making sure I'm prepared for whatever I prayed for. Because it's not gonna come when I want it. It's gonna come when I put in that work. Exactly. So that's
ready to receive.
Come on, man.
A lot of people not ready to receive because they really didn't think that they was gonna make it there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, I made. Know what I do?
Right.
Be calm. Still be patient. It's gonna come, and when it comes, you just gotta be ready to take it in. And
patience go with that. Hit it on the head.
Oh God. Man.
And with motivation, like the patience aspect goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we was growing up, we wanted to be NBA players. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
So you have to go through the process of all those years putting in work. I mean, all those years, and then you get to the moment where some individuals just look at the end result of someone and don't look at the story that they had.
Right.
Right.
I gave my son an analogy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I gave it to him because I thought about it more also.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, do you understand that a basketball player will tell you he takes 2,000 shots a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
He takes 2,000 shots just to go to the game and take 25 shots.
If that.
Right? 7 days out of the week, I'm shooting 2,000 shots.
Right.
Just to shoot 25 in one game.
Repetition.
The repetition should outweigh the statistic of if I'm going. Just the statistic of how it's going to lay out as far as my percentages, because my percentage should always outweigh my worst to my better shots, because I shot 2,000 times. There should be no reason I shouldn't be able to go on a streak and hit 12 out of 25
without it being surprising.
Just because of the effort that you done put in already. And if you put that effort in, like you say, even the ones that you missed, those are the ones that you're really mad about. Right. Because you put in so much effort and you like, I should have made those shots. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the ones that I made because I didn't practice for them already. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's about the ones that I admit. What did I do? Okay, now I got to go back through the process, make sure I don't do those things again. You know what I'm saying? And there goes the patience again. Right. Now I got to double back and do all the work I did again in them 2000. Now, I can't even focus on them 2000 no more. Now I just got to focus on the shots.
Right. And those 2,000 shots you put up, it prepares you for that one moment. That pressure moment.
Yeah.
That's what you've been waiting
for. You're not going to think about.
Right. Exactly.
Just because you done it 2,000 times.
Right. And those moments can make or break your career depending on who you are. If you're not prepared, you're going to be super upset, right? Because you missed your moment. But if you're prepared, you're going to treat it like any other shot. Any other shot.
And like you say, that resonates over all your life, though. Everything. If you do not put in the effort, you're not going to get the result. You're not going to be a good architect if you're not going to decide to sit down and design and design.
Right.
Make some mistakes, come across some bad things, erase your whole thing, start it over again, do that. You got to be willing to put the work in. And a lot of people are not willing for the work. The work is the last thing they want to do. But man, something just be eating away at me though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like we don't get into like political things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not we but at the same time, it's some things that's tied to just regular public talking these days, right? Mm-hmm. Where people believe lies more than they believe the truth.
Right.
That happened 5 years ago or something? 10? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole morality of how it's being like just out there where I can just say something, but whether it's truth or not,
lies are glorified.
Absolutely,
lies are glorified,
and the truth is stepped on,
right?
And not even believed when it's the foundation of what we hold true and dear. If you can't do nothing else, you can tell the truth,
right? The truth normally don't make you money, unless it's putting somebody in a bad situation. A lot of times, lies is gonna make you money. Like if people just like, I don't get it. Like the reason I like telling the truth because it makes me feel good. You can never tell a lie the same way twice. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I get it. Like politically, just in life in general, how a lie just sounds so much more graphical and musical to your ears. But when you hear the truth and it's so simple and it's plain, right? It doesn't hit the same.
It don't. I mean, it's like I got salad, but you got salad on steroids. You'd rather have the salad on steroids because, hey man, I might as well steroid it.
Right. But the things that's good for you are plain all the time.
Every time.
Listen,
every
man,
time.
Drinking that water. Right.
Plain and simple.
You know what I'm saying?
But people will muck it up and put my brother, shout out to my brother, Crystal Light in your water.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just all type of just stuff that make it taste.
Right.
Well, I need it to taste like.
Right.
No, you need to taste like
you
water.
You
need the
pure.
water.
You need to be pure.
Your body's 70%. What you're running from. You know what I'm saying?
What lie specifically sparked the question of what you just said? Like, what was it specific?
Me just paying attention and how things are blatantly, again, these days, as if you're not paying attention and you should, like, things are blatantly put in front of you and they telling you what they're going to do. And it's not even a lie. It's the fact of
bold as shit.
The bravado of it.
Bold.
Okay, matter of fact, this is what's going to happen when we get finished with all this over here. So we're just waiting for this to happen. Then we just going to flip it. So, just live with it. Just wait and live with it. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. But somebody that's telling the truth can't even get that type of.
Nah, they can't get that.
They can't get that type of even the. When they tell the truth, nobody's gonna come stand with them like that.
Right.
But anybody telling a lie, man, we're gonna stand with them and hold my mouth closed. Man, where the buttons at? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna close that up and we ain't gonna talk about the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like and again, it just hurts because we all tell our kids to tell the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We tell our kids to have some type of morality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. We want you to stand for something that has some type of virtue for you to be able to stick your chest out and be like, okay, I did this, and it's not like this is fully pure, and this and be able to stand on it and come back and stand on it again because it was the truth. Like you say, you can't keep telling a lie and keep on coming back and standing on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you. At some point, that's just gonna crumble up under your feet. You know what I'm saying?
When I think of, like, if I'm looking at something, let's just say on the TV, when it's a lie, whatever the common opinion and the popular opinion is, a lot of times that be the lie.
Yeah.
A lot of times that would be the lie. So
the
so many political things we can talk about.
Right. But
you know what I mean?
But just the commonality of it, that's just like, if I blatantly know you're wrong, I blatantly know you're wrong.
And I know I'm wrong.
And you know you're wrong, but I never call you on, and I'm always walking with you in this wrong.
Just worse than me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm calling.
What is, man, okay, now the group of us are, you know,
lame as shit.
And we a mob of lame, and we a mob of lame of shit as people. You know what I'm saying? That's craziness.
Right.
And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, like, it's just cool. And that's just not, again, we try to teach other people, and I ain't gonna say kids, even just other people that we know are just unrighteous. Like I was telling dude when I was at work, they man, come on, man, just be right. Like say, you know what I'm saying? Like treat them right or do something right. But just, you know what I'm saying, have some type of more, everybody has something that's, you know what I'm saying, that's effed up about them. But we can all have some type of decency as well. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Question when it comes to lying. All right. So if you got a dude, right? A dude or a woman, they got a lot of the opposite sex, the opposite sex, right? But they're lying to all of them, right? Saying you my girl or you my man, right? That's glorified. You're not a player when you do that. You're a player if you tell everybody y'all, I F with all y'all, and they all accept it. But why when people like, if a dude be like, y'all got mad chicks, he lying to all the chicks saying, right, you my girl. Is he a player?
I'm not gonna call him a player.
I'm saying, is he popping? Is he booming? Because like I see people get glorified for lying to mad chicks.
Right, but that's only until they get caught.
If they get caught,
as if they get caught.
So yeah, most of the time they do. But right, answer my question. Your personal opinion.
I mean, are they glorified or like?
I'm saying like are they glorified? Like, is it cool? Like, and listen, if a dude is running around there doing this thing or a chick running around here doing this thing is cool. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we're talking about lying, right? So if you're gonna tell the truth, you gotta tell the truth in all matters, right? Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's relative to
go ahead. Go ahead.
It's relative to the situation sometimes. Because okay, this is one thing that I've learned in my years, right?
I feel like you're trying to spin me. Go ahead.
Some people can't handle the truth. Some people would rather be lied to.
I never met a person who said that to me. I never met a person who said
Okay, but have you ever met a person that said that they did something to spare your feelings?
No.
Or that they tried to, like, I mean, okay, just saying like you weren't around and they was like, you know what, I did so and so just because I wanted to spare you.
No. I heard it, but no.
Okay.
I heard it, but no. No. Like at the end of the day, because I would want to make the decision on whatever's happening. If somebody tell me they did something so I don't feel a certain kind of way, right? And then I find out about it and feel that way anyway.
But it's just a courtesy though. They just try because they trying to look out.
You can tell me the truth, it's just how you tell it to me.
But if I don't have to tell you that I can handle the situation, it's really not me lying to you. It's just me not informing you of what I did on your behalf. I did it on your behalf and without you even know I tried to rectify a situation.
On my behalf?
Without you knowing that I could handle it.
Trying to spin me, man. I'm not a character trying to spin me. No, bro. Like at the end of the day, right? If I see a lot of situations, individuals say, I didn't say nothing to you because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Right. But why do you get to determine that instead of me? It's about me. It's about my feelings. Why are you determining that for me?
But it's just an in the moment thing. Like I was there and I had to make a choice, and I'm choosing on your behalf.
No, you shouldn't be choosing on my behalf.
But you wasn't there.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not asking you, hey, yo, you going to get some food? Just give me whatever you want. No, you be solid. You be solid. That's it. For me, it's no gray area. Like if I'm a dude and I'm running around and I'm like, yo, I'm like that. I got all these chicks and I'm lying to each and every one of them. That's corny. But if I'm telling them this is what it is and they still rocking with me, I'm 7 feet tall. I'm 7 feet tall, bro.
I understand.
Like you can't pick and choose when you want to lie. Anything you practice over and over and over, you become.
Absolutely, you can pick.
You know what I mean?
You can pick.
All right, bro. All right.
You can pick, man. We live in a country that
I'm just talking about me what I say. I'm not sparing nobody feeling shit. You know what I'm saying? No, like, you know what I'm saying? I need to tell you what it is because at the end of the day, I can't speak for you. I'm not you. I don't know how you're going to handle that. And that's all I'm saying. I just don't know how that's going to be handled. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to be respectful enough to at least let you know, regardless of the situation. I want to let you know what it is. So if we talking about individuals glorifying lying, that's one of the ways that I see it glorified and people are cool with it. Shout outs to the people who do it. That's just not my lane. And if I'm around you, you do that, me and you going to have a talk. And if you doing it around me, I just rather not be around you. I still fuck with you, but I don't want to sleep in my own eyes.
Right.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and like I say, it's just stuff that you have to try to think about both sides of it. I'm not saying I advocate lying, so please, you know what I'm saying, don't jump in the comments on me about that. But you know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
Okay. I'll give you an example. All right. Do you think it's a lie if I tell my son that it's not a Santa Claus, but I continue to let him think the facade is real? So is it a lie when I tell him, or am I sparing his feelings?
A kid knowing it's Santa Claus, who teach them that? Who teach them that?
I'm just saying. But
hold on. Who teach them that?
This is something that
no. When a kid knows there's a Santa Claus, who teaches them that?
Their parents.
You answered your own question. You didn't teach them. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying you're the person who taught the kid is a Santa Claus. Okay, that's on you.
Okay, but
I don't have no kids.
Okay, but still, I'm just saying though, is it a lie, or is it me just sparing his feelings? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, which one is it? Because again,
it's both.
Okay, but
you're telling a lie because you want to spare his feelings.
Right, exactly.
So then when you tell him he's not a Santa Claus, all those years he thought it was a Santa Claus, what if he feels like you betrayed me? Then what?
I betrayed him?
Yeah, you over here lying to me, making it think it's some dude coming down the chimney giving me gifts.
Hey man, I don't want to do it first.
I'm just saying. You asked me, yo, bro. You asked me my question. Right. So of course, there's gonna be individuals who say, "Yo, like, I tell my kid is a Santa Claus." I respect what you do with yours.
Right.
With me, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I mean, but I'm just saying, but just the morality of the question in general, like, would you know
still
what I'm
lying? Tooth Fairy, still lying.
Right.
All right. Now, if you want to keep that lie going on because that's what you was taught and that's what you think your kid want to do, that's on the person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because individuals.
But it still doesn't absolve it of being a lie.
No. Still a lie, bro. It's a lie at the end of the day.
I'm just saying.
Let me ask you something. If you cheat in anything, are you a cheater? In anything, are you a cheater? Are you a cheater? Because we got to look at the principle at the end of the day.
Depends on the situation. I play basketball. Okay, am I a cheater if I pull your shorts and I keep playing? I'm just trying to gain an advantage. I'm not a cheater.
What? Like at the end of the day, if you're trying to get an advantage and you're doing it in a way that's not right, you cheated to get that. It is what it is.
No, the ref just didn't see it. I didn't cheat. The ref just didn't see it.
You say you did it to get an advantage.
Yeah, slightly.
See, now you minimizing it. I'm still cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? This is what you put in the work for. Instead of grabbing a short, you work on your defensive slide.
Sometimes dude just a little too quick. I need to grab his shorts.
That's on you. I mean, that's on you. Yeah. That's my. If we're looking at the question in lying, cheating, whatever, it's still black and white.
Right.
Whatever reason you did it is still a lie at the end of the day. That's the principle of it. It's a lie at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's just my opinion, though.
Right. I mean, hey, no, and that's what we did.
All right, I got one for you. Let me ask you something. When you're an adult, right? Should you make a decision not knowing why you made the decision? Like, yo, why did you do that? I don't know. As an adult, do you think you should be able to do that?
Okay, but when you say an adult, what age is that? I'm just saying, man.
An adult. Okay.
No.
All right. So that's what you want to do?
Okay, no.
That's what you want to do? Okay. Because some people are adults earlier than others.
Right. You're right. I mean, but no, you should not. You should know by it. I mean, when you're an adult, you should know.
So, I know individuals that do something, the results don't go the way they want it. And I'm like, yo, they tell me about it. I'm like, but why did you do it? They like, I don't know. I'm like, so you did something and you don't know why you did it? You out here doing stuff and not know it?
Not consciously, right? You just zombieing around, just doing shit.
That's crazy.
It is.
So now if you're around somebody and you hear them making decisions, not knowing why they made the decision, so then, and to me, that's lack of accountability, right?
Yes.
Does that make you think different about the person?
Absolutely.
Okay, explain that.
Because I really can't. I really can't. When I can't understand you, I can't comprehend you, and I can't be around you because I can't keep asking you questions about why you and you have there's nothing like coming out about why. It's just, oh man, well, I just cut my hand because I don't know. Mm-hmm. Huh? I just punched the window out because I don't know. Mm-hmm. What? There was no rhyme.
I made that move, and that's why it goes back to when somebody makes a decision based upon me. This is why I got an issue with it. I want to be able to make the decision for me. I don't want somebody to make a decision for me at all.
Okay, but that's like buying you a gift. I can't buy you a gift.
That's not the, no, you can't. I don't like being surprised. Now,
Jesus,
now, if you're buying me a gift and I don't know about it, it's nothing I can do.
Exactly.
It's not the same thing because you're not lying on me.
But it's out of your control.
You're not lying on me.
But it's out of your control.
So if you're lying on me, you're making a decision.
I'm not lying on you. Here we go. I'm embellishing so I can get through the situation in order to.
Does it involve me?
Explain to you, yes, that I was looking out for you. I was talking to so and so. I was looking out for you. I doom. So I was letting you know that I did this on your behalf.
But then what if I be like, nah, that's not how I would have handled it.
That's cool.
But now I don't have a chance no more.
No, but it wasn't you handling it. It was just me.
Okay.
So you can still.
So how is that a lie? That's not a lie.
No, but you think it's a lie because I didn't say what you wanted me to say.
No. Yo, nah, that's not what I'm saying. You basically said you was making a decision on my behalf. What's your whole Lord?
Yeah, when I was making decisions on my behalf, bro. But I had to because we were talking about something that involved you.
So what was it? Now I don't even know what you're talking about. Now I know you did some slick shit. Yo, that's now I know you did some slick shit on me. You did some slick shit. Yo, what's up? We gotta talk after. We gotta talk after this. Yo, you just said you was talking about me to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Scenario.
What you mean? Nah, that shit ain't no scenario, bro. Yo, this is out here. Alright, bro. I gotta talk to you after this. Nah. No, Freddie over here. He said, the doom. You know what I'm saying? But nah, let's go back. So, nah, I agree with you 100%. It's like if you make any decisions and you don't know why you make it, it's hard for me to be around you because one, you're not consciously making decisions that you could be accountable for on top of really putting deep thought in why you made that decision.
You're gonna get me
jammed
in
up.
That decision.
Oh man.
And I don't know. That again, that's like, dude, driving down the street, you walking, hey man, get in the car. No, I'm good, G. Like, man, you can stole this. I didn't know you stole this car, joyride, not in, you know what I'm saying? And everybody go to jail in the car.
How can you make a decision and not know why you made the decision? I asked somebody that, you know what they told me? I never wanted to choke slam somebody so fast in my life. You know what they said? I understand it, but you wouldn't understand it. What? So explain it to me then. So that was, you thought that was going to shut me up?
Yes, absolutely.
No. Explain it to me then. And can't, right? Because as they playing it in their mind, they know it's dumb as shit.
And they figured that was gonna shut it down.
Come on, bro. If you're an adult and you're making the decision, you should know why you made the decision. Right, wrong, or indifferent. You should know why you did it. We are not always going to win with our decisions. All decisions are not great decisions. It seemed like a great decision at the time, but until you know what I mean?
You gotta live with it.
Come on, bro. That's life. That's life. Okay. Yeah. I'm not rocking with you like that. Period. I don't want to be around anyone who can't think for themselves and know why they're doing what they do.
Because you're dangerous in the wrong way.
Yeah.
You're dangerous in the wrong way. You have absolutely no.
I'm not trying to go down with you, man.
Right. You're a Tasmanian devil of stupidness. Just twirling around with your stupid self.
Facts. What you got?
You know, we love talking about hoops. So.
Okay.
All right. And this is really pertaining to like basketball today. Really. If you could take out any NBA rule, which one would it be? If you can like remove it, right? if you do take it out, what is the benefit of the rule? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would the benefit of taking the rule out be for the game?
It's a good question. The biggest rule that I don't like, and I don't know I don't know what the rule is called. Say, for instance, they make a bad call. Like, it's times they make bad calls in the NBA. After the game is over, they go to New Jersey, they review the call and be like, that was a bad play. It should have went the other way. But they don't do nothing about it. And they apologize for it. Whatever that rule is, take that out of it. Don't say you wrong after the game is over and you lost somebody again with that damn play. That's crazy. Whatever that rule is, take that out of it. Take that all the way out of there, bro. Because now when I'm looking at officiating, refs should be able to get fined for making bad calls too. Come on, man. Put that rule in there. Take that rule out. Put that rule in there. Y'all making bad calls and y'all cool. Y'all get to go home regular, go to the ball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna DDT you on the concrete. What you mean? Nah, bro. Nah. Like, nah. So it's just like the way officiating is now, right? No, I don't got nothing against individuals who drafts in a summer league, the park league, the high, whatever. What? Listen, the way y'all officiating these games in the NBA is crazy. It's crazy. Some of these calls, the James Harden sweep through, I hate that call.
Well, they took that out.
What?
Yeah, they were like, you can't pick up. That's why he don't do it no more.
Other players do.
Chris
Paul was doing.
He was. I'm telling you, it stopped though. Like because they said they wasn't giving the offensive player no foul for that, so they stopped it.
They wasn't giving an offensive player no foul.
They said they weren't going to get an offensive.
Oh, moving forward, so they took that out. I would say, what is it? The challenge card or whatever. You know how you challenge a play.
Challenge, yeah.
Yeah. So the challenge review, John.
Yeah.
It's cool, but in the last 2 minutes, you can't challenge something crazy.
Well, no, because you only get one challenge, so you try to save it until then. Like if you use it early, you don't have one later.
Yeah, but I thought the last 2 minutes you can't challenge something like that, or you can't.
Replay.
Yeah.
You can't replay it because they automatically look at it. So if they.
Oh, that's what they say. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I think the biggest one for me is that when, like, I forgot who it was. They was like, yeah, such and such actually fouled him and should have went the other way. So I think this year they did it 2 or 3 times. Last year I remember LeBron in Boston.
Yeah.
It was another person, and I'm like, what happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, as much as people say don't rely on the ref, what can you do when the ref is the only one who can actually call? Like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't. I think it was another play where they gave Jason Tatum a tech. I remember last year they gave Jason Tatum a tech for like grabbing the ball and giving it to the ref or you bumped the ref and they called the tech. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I score, I turn around and you right in my way and I can't get around you and I bump you. You call the tech and the game is on the line? Are you crazy? Come on, bro. Like, and I feel like the refs got too much power. The ref can control the game, and that could be a momentum switch. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, like, man, bro, that's why I don't even go to the gym and play basketball no more. That shit just got me hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what about you?
Me personally, right. I would take out defensive 3 seconds.
You mean when they standing in the paint?
For the defensive team, yes.
But
like, the defensive team can't stand. Big dude can't be in the lane no more.
Okay, question. So let's say, for instance, your man is at the 3-point line, and I'm just waiting in the paint. That should be cool, because that could be a defensive 3 seconds right there.
Right. That I'm saying. I mean, the defensive dude, if you out there and he ain't checking and he just down in the lane and he just down there waiting for the rebound and you gonna shoot it, I don't see no problem with that. Why is it a problem? He ain't knocking the ball. He just standing there waiting. What is he doing?
That's crazy. Because the defensive 3 seconds, if you in the paint in that situation, it forces you to get out of the paint and at least attempt to guard the person. Because you can't sit in the paint. Or like, say for instance, you got a player that can't shoot. Let's say when Giannis couldn't shoot. So everybody like, we ain't gonna worry about Giannis. We gonna double team over it. That's crazy. Okay. All right. That's crazy. That's
because
right there.
But at the end of the day, it leaves
it'll make the offensive player work on his game more because now you can't leave me open.
And now when you go to the basket, you will be contested now. There's no more just me, and I'm gonna go lay it up and then look on. Now you got a dude coming over and he's gonna try to be able to block it. He's gonna be right there. All these 6'7", 6'9", 7 feet people, and we ain't got nobody that's Wembanyama, he blocking shots just because he's supposed to. But at the same time, nobody else is, you know what I'm saying? There's no contest. Kyrie Irving is a master at doing all this, and he don't really have to. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
A lot of times he don't have to do the dipsy do. He could just go and just lay it up.
Bro.
Sometimes it's just extra.
You can't even bring Kyrie in. It ain't no dipsy do with Kyrie. He get busy. That's normal to him. You wildin'. Say somebody else. The dipsy do. He like that. You bugging.
Okay.
Let's say somebody else.
Okay, listen to me when I say.
Yeah, let me hear it again, man. Let me open up my ears on this.
Okay. How we see Kyrie Irving go to the basket, right? And you see him do his joints, right? Okay. And I'm only saying this because I want
you doing that on shot block.
I want you to see the comparison, right? Of going to the basket and having to do all this just to get the basket for real, which is the person that we love, Michael Jordan. When he went and did it, he wasn't doing it for show. He was doing it because
for show a couple times.
He was doing it because dudes were trying to block his shot, and he had to maneuver around.
Bro, you tripping. I seen. All right, I'm gonna give you the one right here. And this is my favorite layup of all time.
I already know what you think.
Yo, this dude went in the air. Nobody jumped with him. Nobody jumped with it, Freddie P.
He thought somebody was going to jump.
And Kyrie thought somebody was going to block it.
Every time they go to the basket.
Exactly. I'm 6'2". Jordan hit them with this. And I was like, as I'm looking at this, I seen like a couple weeks ago, I was like, yeah, nobody jumped.
But he thought that it was, though, because, again, people always jump.
Come on.
People jumped.
People don't jump with Kyrie?
No, G.
How often does Kyrie just get a regular? You want to know why people don't jump with Kyrie if you're saying that? It's because what he does. It's because what he does when he shows.
But you just said it. He's 6'2". Yeah. Everybody else is 6'7". I be trying to swat him like he a net.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you.
Every time he come out, all I'm waiting for the dipsy do because you know he's gonna do it.
Yo, bro.
This is what I'm saying about
what you not understanding.
Man, come on.
When you talking about Kyrie Irving, it's not that easy of what you're saying.
I understand, but I just had to put him up because I just did because he's the more prominent one that does.
How many times you seen Kyrie Irving get a shot blocked since he's been in the NBA? You can't say 10 times.
No, I can't say that. But again, I also can't say that every time he go to the basket, he doesn't have to put English and go on the other side and do that is what I'm saying. And you know that, G. A lot of times he can just go lay it up on the left. But no, he gonna go do this and put it down and spin it up and put it up again. Bro. I ain't saying it's bad. I'm just saying.
If he was missing a lot, then I would say so.
Okay.
He don't miss layups like that when he do it, so it's not
right. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. But still,
nobody else could do that.
We know extra English and we know regular English. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just. I mean, and again, I ain't saying like he's dope. I ain't taking nothing away from him. I'm just saying the comparison of the dipsy do on just some. I'm gonna keep it fly compared to. I'm doing this to really make sure that I get a bucket.
I don't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing.
Because you like being fly.
Yo, but like he'll like I like all that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, and again, I like it too, but I like it when it's beneficial. And me and you had to talk about Kyrie before, like you know what I'm saying, like he had the ball too much for him not to have triple doubles regular. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody like to call people point guards, and we always. I mean, you gotta get. You have the ball, G. Nobody else has the ball more than you.
Let me ask you this: so, is Luka's team right? It's Luka's team, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Luka is by far better than Kyrie Irving.
By far, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, you would say he's better than Kyrie Irving.
I'm biased, G.
Okay.
Like, I really am. I'm not.
So we don't even got to answer that because you don't like to answer comparisons. Episode 1, by the way, episode 1, he didn't like comparisons.
No, but I ain't gonna answer that because like I think Kyrie's better than him.
You think Kyrie's better than Luka?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on the sheer basis of, again, most of the people that 6'2", 6'7", you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be a lot more formidable and do what he's supposed to do against most of those guys anyway. Kyrie is still at a disadvantage because he is 6'3", and again, he do have to do that again because people is trees or regardless. But I just think he's better.
You think he's better, or you like him better?
I think he's better.
Okay.
And then just listening to the statistics and all that. I mean, just listening to people talk basketball anyway. Like,
I think Kyrie Irving is a plug and play. Every team he was on, he wasn't the number one option besides Boston for a point. Every other team, you put him in a position, he did his job.
Right,
you know Luka needs the ball in his hand,
and that's only because he has to. Like you say, when he went to Boston, he did that, but he didn't understand again how to pull them other guys with him while he done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's
Kyrie Irving's better than Luka, but he's not a better point guard than Luka.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we back on the distribution thing. You know what I'm saying? I have the ball most of the time. The boy got triple doubles up the wazoo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What did Chandler Parsons? You see what he said about Luka? He said it's tiring being Luka's team. That's a whole nother episode. I just got to see what the sound clip is.
But you know, I can understand that. It's tiring being a teammate with a ball dominant person, and they don't want to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Again, now they picking and choosing who they want to give it to.
Right.
No, okay, I ain't gonna give it to you because I didn't see you do this so and so I'm gonna give it over here. Like, no, like the flow of the offense is still rolling. Like, let him get his off. Like, don't be mad because you're gonna get your 20. Again, you're gonna get your 25 shots. This dude gotta worry about making 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they gotta be all money or he gonna miss and he gonna be out the game. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be able to lather up to even try to, okay, I might get 2 in a row. Nah, Luka gonna get 5 in a row. You gotta and you better hope he missed one and you get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just playing with ball dominant people. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody love Kobe Bryant, but you wouldn't love playing basketball with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody love Kobe Bryant.
You might not get that thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
not gonna get that thing, B. And he gonna look at you and tell you, "Give me the ball." Man, we fighting in the locker room, man. Well, I don't care who you are, G.
I'm not out here watching.
No, I'm not. I didn't come to the gym to watch you play, man. I came to play. I didn't come to. I don't care how great you think you are. Regardless, Michael Jordan had to humble himself, man. Niggas scoring.
Michael Jordan wasn't passing the ball to people like that neither.
That's what I'm saying. When he first came in, he wasn't doing. He had to humble himself. When Phil Jackson finally told him, "Hey, man, my man over there, open dog. If you want to pass it to him," as soon as he did that, championship. You have to, man. If I don't trust you, why am I playing with you, G? Like, again, this ain't tennis.
Question: is anybody ever gonna pass Michael Jordan's record 6 straight? Or get 3, stop, come back and get another 3?
No.
Why not?
Because they don't have heart.
You think that's the reason?
They ain't got heart. They ain't got drive. They ain't got determination like that.
That's the only.
They don't have work. Like, they don't have the work. They don't have the work that go into that to get to that. I don't see that. Like, again, like, I don't see nobody with that work like that.
And that's the reason why you don't think nobody gonna get there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think anyone's gonna get there because the game is different. The game is not the same. It's not easy to just get 3, stop, and come back and get another. It's not easy. I feel like basketball players now are more skilled than basketball players before, especially on the offensive side of it. That's how I personally feel. If you disagree, tell me why.
Because I just can't fathom it. Like, I don't know. Okay. I mean, because you watch, I mean, you see dudes do the same moves that dudes do now that they did, like dudes doing back then. People doing step backs back in the 70s, 80s. They was doing all this stuff. You know,
how many?
Basketball is. I mean, that's what like when people say that. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, dudes and got bigger. Like, dudes do different dribble moves. They do
not even that.
But the game only changed to the fact of, again, we're not gonna play through a big man. We're not gonna play through a team. We're gonna play through one person, and everything else dictates. Like that's the only way the game has changed. It then went from team to individualism, and everybody else got to get in where they fit in.
Okay.
Shaq say the others, and you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you can say I'm the others if you want to, but if we don't show up, superstar. If don't nobody show up but you, my G, like you can't beat 5 people. You can't beat a whole roster. So diminishing other basketball players don't get, you know what I'm saying? Again, you got to end up shaking champagne with them too, G. Like, okay, he did it. He set a pick. He, you know what I'm saying? He did this. He did that. Like, I mean, everybody love the one dude with the glory, but it's crazy how a team player gets glorified for his single greatness more than a single athlete gets all the accolades just for him being in his arena and dominating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna wait for you to finish.
As much as Tiger Woods is celebrated because he dominated for 18 years, you'll still hear more people love Patrick Mahomes and he done won 2-3 Super Bowls right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he played a team sport. He can't go if the other people don't move how it's supposed to move. Mm-hmm. But Tiger Woods go out there and moved it and they'll flip flop on him all day. But Patrick Mahomes can't nobody beat him. He does, you know what I'm saying? But he one of 11 out there.
Okay. Let me go ahead. You done?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. How many players get 30 points a game? No. In today's time, or 30 points in a game compared to back then. How many players get 50?
Okay, but
no. I just want you to answer my question. But I'll let you talk. No, I'll let you talk.
We talked about why that happened,
man. Offensively.
Yeah.
So you telling me in today's time it's not more offensive players than it was back then? Is that what you're telling me?
Because it's less defense.
I don't care what the reason is. Offensively, that was my argument. Offensively.
Yes.
Do me a favor.
It's more offensive players than it was back in the day. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But you don't think players are better offensively now than before?
No. Okay. Just because it's more of them don't mean they better.
So let me ask you this. Give me 12 people that average 25 from, like, what you want to go, 90s?
But I'm not going to be able to do that because they had a chance to play defense, my G. Like they had a chance to stop you. They couldn't put their head behind
Kevin Durant averaged 25 back then?
No. Absolutely not.
Kevin Durant wouldn't average 25 in the 90s?
No, because he would be able to.
He still got a jump shot though.
Because he would be able to get pushed off of everything. He would be able to get touched, and he wouldn't even be in a game that long. Because he wouldn't last.
So Kevin Durant wouldn't get 25 back then. That's what you said, right? Yo, let's get a poll. No, let's get a poll. Okay. Kevin Durant went. That's what you said.
Listen to me.
Are you retracting it?
Kevin Durant is Ralph Sampson.
No, he's not.
Back in the day, he is.
No, he's not. Would Stephen Curry get 25?
What, average 25 a game?
Yes, we could go average. Would he average 25?
No, he wouldn't.
Stephen Curry wouldn't average 25? Would Giannis average 25?
Yeah, but he'll be a different player.
You average 25? Would Dame Lillard average 25?
Dame can shoot.
Would he average 20? You can't say, you can't. Oh, if Stephen gonna average 25, Dame Lillard's not averaging 25. I mean, it's a yes or no question, bro. You didn't answer the question. Is Dame Lillard gonna average 25? Is Joel Embiid gonna average 25?
Probably so.
Is LeBron James gonna average 25? Is Anthony Edwards gonna average 25? Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards, yes. Probably.
Is Kyrie Irving gonna average 25?
He could, yeah. He'll be 2 guard, yeah. He could, yeah.
Is Luka gonna average 25?
No.
Luka is not gonna average 25.
No.
Is Jason Tatum gonna average 25?
Maybe.
Is Kawhi Leonard gonna average 25? Is Paul George gonna average 25? Okay.
Kawhi would.
It still was a 3-point line then, right?
Listen,
No. I'm just saying it was still a 3-point line.
3-point line came in late.
Like what?
Came in late. 3-point line didn't come in. I don't know exactly. Don't quote me.
Yo, bro.
Like it's like 3-point line didn't come into 80s. G, like
okay.
Like that.
Okay. So we going in the 80s.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I ain't saying about 3-point line.
Okay. So the reason I'm saying that is because you act like these individuals I named still can't shoot. And
listen, they shooting up.
All right.
They shooting uncontested shots, G.
Okay.
They shooting uncontested.
Stephen Curry shoot uncontested shots?
Man, a whole lot. Yes, absolutely.
Nah, he don't be wide open.
Man, you can't even jump and contest a shot these days because you can't be in a circle. Come on, Tay. Come on, G. That's so you can't contest it. So you can't contest that shot.
I don't agree.
Wow.
Stephen Curry's not shooting wide open threes all game. If Stephen Curry
I didn't say he was shooting all game. I'm just saying a lot of his shots are uncontested.
Running off a screen? All right, cool.
Again, even if I run off the screen, again, I'm six, whatever chasing. I can't jump at the shot. I can't contest the shot.
They jump.
I can't jump and reach out and contest shot because soon you can't do it because
landing space.
Again, that did not exist back in the day. So niggas shoot, they all in your grill shooting. They don't have that no more. So again, that makes the shot easier. Period.
Them shots ain't easy.
Man, them shots
Stephen Curry should be easy.
Them shots is easier because I can't be in your face. I can't be connected to you. Reggie Miller was shooting shots. People, it's in his face. In his face. I ain't saying that Steph don't have people in his face all the time, but the majority of the time, the boy does not, man. Okay. The boy does not. The boy walked down up the test. He's shooting from the hash mark. Who jumping out of that? I don't agree. Who jumping out of that? He's shooting from the hash mark, G.
Okay, hold on. And being that he can shoot from the hash mark, that's why he's going to average 25. Because he's going to shoot 5 to 7 of those again.
And again, no, but back in the day, Coach ain't gonna let him shoot that from the hash mark. My boy.
No. That's what you're doing in coaching? I'm just saying. You're going to coaching? Stephen Curry would have shot that regardless. Steph is Steph, bro. Steph is Steph, bro.
Mark Jackson okayed the shots, man.
He wasn't shooting from that.
Mark Jackson okayed the shot. That's why that started happening. He wasn't doing that at Davidson. He wasn't doing that when you just seen him previous. He wasn't doing that when he was sitting on the bench behind Monte Ellis.
So Mark Jackson.
Come on, T. Come on.
Mark Jackson, when Mark Jackson was coach, he was shooting from that. He wasn't shooting from that.
Mark Jackson
gave him the green light to shoot, but he wasn't shooting from half.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
You said Mark Jackson green lighted that. You mean the shot?
He green lighted that. He green lighted that extra. Okay, he was shooting farther and farther.
I don't know about that further back shit.
Be okay. I mean, hey, once it start happening, what you gonna take? Don't shoot farther.
So basically, what you're telling me is NBA players in the '90s is better than NBA players now. Is that what you're telling me to recap that? Because you started sweating and all that. You started drinking water and all that.
No. It's the toughness of the NBA player, period. And what they have to go through compared to what these young men are going through. It's totally different.
What was my argument? What was my question? Remember what my question was? You don't remember because you turned 30.
I didn't ask the question.
Yeah, so no. All right, cool. All right, what's the next one? That boy starts sweating. That boy think, yo, you dog that water.
No, is it? I mean, I think it's close to.
Yeah, you got one more, bro. Nah, that was actually your question, right? I expounded on it. Go ahead.
No, that was
Because I asked you a couple of jokes.
Yeah, no, but that was yours. But anyway.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. Okay. This is a good one since we were just talking about that. So tell me what you think the importance, this is really important, of saying no and standing on it. Like being firm with your no. Like a lot of people don't like to say no. Or they can't, I don't want to tell them no. I don't want to say no. But the people that say no and stand on it are, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's extremely important. You protecting your peace. If you're telling somebody no, it's because you don't feel comfortable with what they ask you for. In return, saying no is allowing you to stand on what you stand on because you earned whatever they're asking you. There's nothing wrong with saying no. And sometimes when people ask you for it, they didn't earn it. And why you didn't work just as hard as me? It's no handouts in life. Right? So a lot of times when you tell somebody no, they make you feel like you the bad guy, like you did something wrong. But they're not the one asking for it. Right? So I think it's extremely important to be able to say no and stand on it because you have the right to, period. You have the right to say no, your time, your money, your effort, whatever it is. You have that right. And it's extremely important to stand on that regardless because you put in the work to get whatever you're getting. Now, if you're telling somebody no, and they earned whatever that is, like if it's a child or if you're in a relationship and somebody like, hey, can you take me to the car? Can you take me somewhere because I can't drive and you being rude, that's different.
Right.
But saying no for somebody asking you something because they're taking advantage of you, and then when you tell them no and you give it to them, they're not appreciative of what you gave them and they take it for granted and they don't act grateful, you should be able to say no. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that person shouldn't judge you because you said no. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of times it's misconstrued of a no meaning somebody think they better than you. Or you acting different or you acting funny. Everyone has the right to say no, and individuals should be okay with it. Sometimes that no is done in a manner when that person expect you to say yes because what they did for you in a similar situation. That's when it gets sticky. That's when it gets sticky. When individuals are not reciprocating the same energy, and this situation seems very similar. So when the roles is reversed and I didn't bat my eye and think twice, and that's tough because it's like, just because I did this for you doesn't mean you could do it for me when I'm asking you because I don't even know what you're going through. I don't know what your situation is. As I'm getting older and more mature, I look at things different. What I give to somebody, I don't expect from nobody else now. Like I don't expect it's only one me. It's only one you. So I can't expect everything I do for you to do for me. I hope you would. So therefore, when I'm making decisions now, I make it just like the rule of I'm not gonna loan out money I expect to get back. That same rule, I gotta stand on that. You dig what I'm saying? Right. So that's how I kind of look at the saying no. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel sad about it. How about yourself?
Right. I had to grow to be able to say no.
Oh, facts.
Like it was really something that I thought when I said no, I was hurting myself more than I was hurting the other person because I'm like, man, did I do them a disservice by saying no? I turned them down. Do they really need my help like that? Do I, you know what I'm saying, for whatever the question was that I said no to. So it's a judgment call, but once you get, like you said, once you get used to it, you really figure out that you, like you say, you're doing it to protect yourself.
How do you know, how do you know if they take advantage of you?
Absolutely.
How do you know
until you say no, and then you see their reaction from your no. And once you see their reaction, you're like,
you know how much somebody mess with you when you tell them no.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. And that's the real measuring point. You know what I'm saying? Because people really, really like they try to put their they try to put their hooks in you and they try to pull out of you whatever you can and when you stop the hook, they're like, hey, what's going on? I was taking all I wanted out of you. Like, no, bro, this is over with now. You can't. I can't keep on feeding that. So it's definitely needed. And I was so glad when I did come to it because now people they'll just say I'm mean, and I can live with that.
You could be loyal. Don't be stupid.
Absolutely. You're not just gonna just drag me just because you. Well, I know Freddie gonna say yes. No, you don't know. You don't know, and believe me, down to the littlest member of mine, he be like, and I don't know if I'm asking, I don't know if you gonna say yes or no. Like that's good.
Let me ask you this. I seen something on social media where a girl was like, if you mess with a dude, you can't just ask him for $100 and he don't ask you what it's for, and he just say yes, you shouldn't date. I'm like, so if he tells you no, that means you shouldn't date him no more? That's still a no, right? And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. these relationships be transactions. That's a whole nother joy. I see your face. That's a whole nother joy. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother joy. Yeah. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get into that on the next episode, man. That we wrapping that up? We wrapping that up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's,
That's
good.
Two brains, one goal. You know what I mean? Hashtag the committee. Another episode down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Mr. Frequent Flyer Miles, aka Unconventionally Miles. I'm with my guy,
Freddie Fly Clips, aka Freddie in the Flesh. So nice to see y'all. Nice talking to y'all.
Another episode in the books. We up out of here. 1.